Wow.
And,
Francisca Otu is in charge of events. Francisca, hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good,
So good to
Lexis.
see you. I'm
Good
so
to
happy
see
you're
you
smiling
too.
today. And of course, Claudia Carte is at the call center as well. Hi, Claudia, how are you?
I'm good.
Nice. I'm so happy. Well, I'm in good company, am I not? Yeah.
You
Yes,
are.
Okay. Claudia, if you can kindly bring the microphone down a little bit. Yes, great. Awesome. Okay, so first of all, Comfort, tell us about the Ghana Grows AgroFusion. And I know it's a very unique festival and we're all looking forward to it. But yeah, tell us a bit about it for the uninitiated.
You know how at the end of every year, we kind of know that there's going to be a National Farmers Day.
Yeah.
Which is a day that is dedicated to honoring people who work in the agric field. Now, in partnership with the MasterCard Foundation and Springboard Road Show Foundation is presently rolling out a program called the Ghana Grows program.
Right.
Now, we felt that if we're talking about the Ghana Grows is focused on showcasing opportunities in the extended value chain for agric and ATVET. Therefore, we felt that if there's a National Farmers Day, why don't we have, but it's usually you see the big guys. Why don't we, the young people, why don't we have our equivalent? Let's have something that honors people who are in the extended value chain, who are doing great things. Young people between the ages of 15 to 35.
Wow.
Especially young women. And
Okay.
also persons with disability who are within this age range who are doing great things. So someone like our own Araba Kumsun, who's doing such a great job.
Yeah.
If we can celebrate her to let people know that indeed she's doing well, or someone who starts foods. He does plantain chips, potato chips, all sorts of things, packages so well. So he has gone into the extended value chain. Why don't we showcase them and how they are supporting, how they've realized their dreams? And based on that, we bring all these people into the space and celebrate them. Say,
Yeah.
Charlie, you're doing so well. I mean, for a young person and you have such great ideas, you're doing well. So that's basically what the AgroFusion is about. Let's come together with policyholders.
Right.
Let's come together with those playing in the agric space as well as the TV space. And also, let's come together with music, dance, and everything. And let's have one huge party for 2 days.
This is great. I just scanned through the Changing Narratives book, and first thing I saw was like pictures of young people and whatnot. So it all makes a lot of sense right now. This is great. Now, the 2-day festival will include a summit as well, I hear.
Yeah.
Francisca, tell us a bit about the summit and how it fits into the larger festival.
Right. So the summits will gather thought leaders, policymakers, entrepreneurs, young women, young men, and to discuss policy and advocacy and engagement. So the whole thing, it's a 2-day thing. So on day 1, these entrepreneurs will have a masterclass prepping session where they'll be trained on advocacy and then stakeholder engagement. On day 2, we bring the ecosystem actors together. They sit with the entrepreneurs, more like they have head-to-head discussions with them.
Right.
The ecosystem actors look at what resources and support they can give to these entrepreneurs to grow their business. So it's going to be more of a two-way street between the ecosystem actors and the entrepreneurs. So ultimately, we are hoping that we're able to bridge the gap between industry experts and then the youth to
Right.
facilitate support for them.
No, this is totally laudable.
Right.
I'm still very impressed with the Changing Narratives book. Folks, I just actually got a copy. It's a youth-led compilation of success stories of resilient young women, young men, and persons with disability inspired by the Ghana Grows program. Claudia, you guys have made an amazing publication. I can't wait to dig in and see exactly what's in there. But tell me about what inspired the name Changing Narratives.
Okay, so the book Changing Narratives was inspired by the overall goal of the Ghana Grows program, which is a changing mindset and then reshaping the perception of agric and then ATVET. And so, agric and then ATVET was seen as it's something that is not lucrative. It's for the poor. It's for the people in the rural areas. And so what Ghana Grows is saying is that why don't we speak to the young people who are doing well in the agric and native space, show their success so that other people can also see that there's great things happening in this sector, and then there are a lot of innovations that they can tap from, and so the value chain is long, and then everybody can get something out of it. Yeah.
So what are some of your learnings from, the whole process and all the stories that you're seeing?
Okay, so from all the stories that we've gone through, and then the people that we've interacted with, we realized that success it doesn't come easy, but then with resilience and then with determination, you'll be able to move forward in the agric and native space. Also, once you go in there and then you focus on what you're doing, you are learning, you are just taking everything one step at a time, you'd be able to succeed in the space that you're in. And so that is one of the things that we learned, and then we are hoping that other young people would also learn from the Changing Narratives book.
No, this is really good. I'm seeing the stories of somebody like Aziachi Koshi Enes from the South Tongu district. He's a student and a farmer as well. Deborah Agbovi, a professional teacher with the GES, also in the South Tongu district, who says, I have an inseparable love for farming. This is beautiful. I mean, I can't wait to read all these wonderful stories. But I understand you also...
But Lexis, before, what she didn't mention is that we went around the country and canvassed over 800 stories. And then we formed a committee of young people. These two were on the committee.
Right.
And they went through the whole plethora of stories. And they came up with a short list, and then 200 of these stories were collated and put in this. And then these are people, who have different leanings.
Yeah.
Yet, in the Ghana Grows office, they formed a committee to make this publication, a reality.
Yeah.
So I'm very proud of the team that put this together, and it's amazing.
And this is a very wonderful project because, but for this, how will, let's say, Portia Ban, who's somewhere in some other part of the country, have access to this kind of spotlight that you're putting on them and getting their story heard, you know?
Yeah.
Oh boy. I'm just reading the story about Evelyn Faber, who is in Kani, in the Upper West region.
Yeah.
This is amazing. And she is into pig farming.
Yes.
Beautiful. The Ghana Grows Young Innovators Awards. Tell me about it.
So then we have gathered stories from all over, and we believe there are even more inspiring stories out there that we may not know about. So for the AgroFusion Festival 2.0, what we are going to do is to say that anyone in the universe, anyone in Ghana, who is in the extended value chain for agric ATVs, you may be in logistics, you may be adding value to your crops, you may be someone who is doing fabricating metal works and so on and so forth. So far as you are in the extended value chain for agriculture and ATVs, tell us your story and want to know that compelling story, that X story talks about how sustainable your program is, also how you are able to, if you are doing something, how you are supporting your community and so on and so forth. And when we collate all these stories that come for this festival, we'll select the 10 most compelling stories.
Okay.
And these 10 would put them out, would showcase what they are doing, how well they are supporting their communities, how much they are pushing the barriers, how much they are providing even employment in their society.
Right.
And 2 of them would be the ultimate winners.
No.
These 2 ultimate winners would have an all expense paid trip out of the country.
Oh, dear. Boy. Nice.
Yeah, exactly. To an agribusiness facility, so that they can share ideas and so on and so forth.
Learn from the industry practices and all of those.
Exactly. So it's an
amazing.
all-expense paid trip.
Wow.
And so if you are there, you listen to us today, or you know someone in your community who you think that this person does deserve this kind of exposure, guess what? Send us your 90 second. Please, we don't want something no long.
I know
terms.
we'll get a lot of them, so it needs to be short, just 90 seconds.
It needs to be short.
Yeah.
So 90-second vid of what you do, what your business is about,
Yeah.
and how you created in 90 seconds. Just use your whatever phone you have and
Right.
create it, or you can write it, in a one pager for us, and then
Where do they send it to?
Send it to our WhatsApp line, which is
Okay.
0308 255 775. 0308 255 775.
Okay.
And send it to the WhatsApp or to our email at gg@springboard.com.gh.
Okay.
The key thing is that we don't care what language you use. So far as you can just articulate what you are doing, what is so unique about your business, and why you think you deserve this award to enable you to travel outside the country.
Yeah.
Hey. And then more people will get to know you, and then we hope one of the key objectives of this particular award is to showcase these young talents so that they can increase their markets space and that kind of stuff.
And for me, it's inspiring as well, because it means that a lot more people will be inspired to get into agribusiness based on all of these things that are happening. Francisca, I know you and I were excited about the performances and the party part, right?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me which artists are performing and what else do we expect?
So this year, AgroFusion 2.0, there's going to be a blend of performances. We have Kwame Eugene, we have Last Made, we have the Zomizo duo, Dope Nation. Of course, we have dance. Right. We have Dance with Purpose Academy.
Okay.
Meraki Arts Africa will be there. We also have some artists in Koforidua. Of course, we can't go there and then leave the artists who make the place jump.
Yeah.
So
Oh, man,
we're
it's
going
gonna
to
be great.
involve some artists from Koforidua as well.
I was going to ask.
Lola.
Yes, Lola.
Lali and Lola, the
E.
twins.
Yes,
Oh,
they
I
are also
love
going to
those
be there.
They're also going
girls.
to be
Wow.
there. They're also going to be there. So attendees should come and then expect to see mind-blowing innovations in
Okay.
agric and AT vets.
I mean, you mentioned
Right.
Koforidua, so Claudia, I guess it's happening in Koforidua. Give us the details, when and where, and who can attend and how to apply.
Okay, so AgroFusion 2.0 is happening at Koforidua Jubilee Park
Oh.
on the 11th and 12th of October. It will be at 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. every day. It's free for everybody. If you're an entrepreneur or a vendor, you can reach out to us on 0308255775, and then you can book a seat to show your wares, exhibit what you have. It's
This is
also
great.
very free.
I'm elated, and I certainly want to be there. Thank you so much. I'm grateful you came to tell us about it, and I need to say congratulations to you and kudos. Thank you so much
Thank
for all that you're doing for the agribusiness sector. Look, Ghana Grows is amazing. I listen to it every Friday as well, right here on Joy FM, and I know our folks out there also love to hear all these wonderful stories from across the country.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
I
We're
even
just
like
highlighting what is happening for the agric and native
I even like it
business.
when you go for the festivals as well, and all. I mean, this is amazing stuff. Thank you so much, Comfort. And
you for having
Comfort
us.
Okran is executive director of the Springboard Road Show Foundation. Francisca Otu is with the events, and Claudia is at the call center as well. Thank you so much, and we'll see you in Koforidua Jubilee Park.
Indeed.
Right.
Zomi.
Right.
Joy 99.3.